Hi everyone, I'm Jose.
And I'm Michaela. We are Master Certified Ascension Coaches with Twin Flames Universe, and we are Twin Flames in Harmonious Union. And today we're going to talk about the real reason why people quit on their Twin Flame journey. And so something that's very important to know about the Twin Flame journey is that this is a journey first and foremost about ascension, and it's about your spiritual growth and purification first and foremost. And that's why your Twin Flame is, before anything else, your greatest spiritual teacher, because they're one with you and they share the same consciousness as you. And so they're going to reflect you to you perfectly. Yeah. And so in order to achieve harmonious union with your Twin Flame, you have to heal all of the core blocks and barriers within yourself that prevent you from having that natural relationship with your Twin Flame, because they are you and they represent your own relationship with yourself. And so when you clear those blocks, naturally you come into harmonious union with your Twin Flame. And so in order to achieve that state of harmony with your Twin Flame, you're going to have to clear out everything in your vibration and in your consciousness that's not in alignment with love. Everything that keeps you apart. And that looks like blocks, traumas, patterns, limiting beliefs, childhood programming, all kinds of things, anything out of alignment with love within yourself, any pain that you have within you that you may or may not even be aware of. It all comes up on this journey. And one of the biggest mistakes that people make is that they experience a block coming up for clearing. And instead of realizing this is only coming up to be healed, they get scared and then they give up, and then they quit. Or they project that block onto their Twin Flame or onto someone who's trying to help them, instead of taking responsibility for the inner block that is coming up in their reality to be cleared. And it's just basically giving up on themselves.
Yeah. At the core, it is always a lack of taking responsibility for your life, because you can see a lot of different external things. I give up because of that, or he is with another person, or he is doing that, or he has me blocked, or it's not going to work. In any case, it's always the same. There is something you need to handle now if you want to move forward in your union. And if you are not moving forward through that block, your relationship with your Twin Flame is going to be stuck. And it's not going to be moving forward. And this is one of the main things we see people struggling with in this path, is my union is not moving. Is stuck.
And then they blame their Twin Flame for it.
Their Twin Flame's fault. It's not. If it's not moving forward, it's because there is something you are not addressing right now. Because when you are in a state of constantly doing your inner work, really healing, applying this teaching, applying it in your life, things change constantly. Your union starts to grow, and maybe not all externally, but within you. You can feel the change. You can feel the difference of your Twin Flame feeling closer and closer to you. And that manifests at some point in your life. You will have your Twin Flame, but there must be responsibility, and you cannot avoid this part. And this is something that you will be tempted to avoid on the path, but you need to have the discipline to remain in the path, to remain committed to the healing that in the first place maybe got you here, to maybe know your Twin Flame or to get close to them. You cannot stop doing that.
And this is why we have Ascension Coaches for you to work with. And this is why Jeff and Shalia created a huge body of work. Twin Flame Ascension School has over 300 classes alone to help you discipline your mind to not choose fear. Because that's really the key. If you want harmonious union, you have to be willing to face your fears no matter what, and to refuse to choose fear. Because you always have that choice. Whenever a block comes up, you have the choice to move through it and find the love on the other side of it, or to choose the fear and let it take you over and let it beat you, you know, and for you to choose to believe that fear is real, that separation is real, instead of union. And the only way that harmonious union with your Twin Flame is possible is if only love is real. And that's something that you always hear in this community and in the book, A Course in Miracles, that only love is real and love never fails. And you and your Twin Flame should be together, and if you're not together, it's only because there are blocks in your vibration. And those blocks basically they have to come up for you to work through them. And they will. And I know for me on my journey, especially like the last 6 months before Harmonious Union was very, very challenging. I went through like, it's what we call the cave of fear in your consciousness, your deepest fear when it comes to love. And the last 6 months for me before Harmonious Union was just like really hard and full of challenges. It was like my dark night of the soul times 10 kind of thing. But something that Jeff and Shuya say in their classes is that your Harmonious Union is kind of like your reward for facing that really deep, horrible fear that comes up. And I always think of A Course in Miracles, the book. There's a quote that says that, this journey will basically lead you to like the pit of your deepest, pure terror, basically. Like sometimes you get into a space where you feel like it's just pure fear and like you're very, very, very tempted to give up. But if you don't give up and you just persist and you love yourself, you do the mirror exercise, you don't let the fear win, you're gonna move through it and your life is going to improve and your twin flame will come into your reality and you will achieve Harmonious Union. But you just have to be willing to face your fears and choose love over fear every single time. There can be no instance where you choose fear.
Yep. And this is the purpose of having your twin flame in your life. Even when you achieve union, this process must continue with them. It's not about getting into union and because I have my twin flame, party, no more inner work, we are together. That doesn't end well because you're choosing separation again and your union falls apart. This is a full commitment. And when you achieve union or harmonious union, you go deeper with the inner work. You don't take a vacation. You don't take a holiday from inner work. You go deeper and you need to be doing more inner work. And I think some people have an upset about this, but it's because they don't understand what it means. They confuse this with pain or difficulty, but it's constant growth. Means that your union is growing constantly and you feel better constantly. You don't stop that. You don't want to settle with, we are together, I feel good. No, you want the good stuff.
Yeah, perfect union, a state of no blocks. And your twin flame is only in your life because you've chosen to take this ascension path. And they only have purpose in your life if you're choosing to ascend your consciousness, if you're choosing to heal separation and fear within you. Otherwise, there's no point. Because your twin flame is not going to make you happy. No. They're an amplifier. They're going to amplify everything going on within you. And so that's why, as you know, we hear all the time within the Twin Flames Universe community that if your twin flame is not in your life right now, it's compassionate because there's space there for you to work out your blocks because your twin flame will only amplify your fears, amplify your blocks, amplify your resistance. So it wouldn't be compassionate. And so in order to have success on this journey, you have to be committed to that process of inner healing. Otherwise, there's no point. You might as well just like download Tinder or something. Find a partner that's going to be more suited to what you actually desire. So it has to be that you're putting your ascension and your spiritual journey first and that you're not willing to let fear win anywhere. It doesn't matter how challenging, how scary, how difficult, how painful the block is that comes up. As long as you persist through it, you will be fine. You will get through it and things will get better and you will achieve your harmonious union. But you just have to be willing to treat it as an ascension path first and foremost. This is not about being with like a nice hot person and like
party together.
And like having no, it's not like getting high on spirituality. Like this is a real genuine spiritual path of ascension to God. And again, like if you would like help on this path, you can work with an ascension coach, a certified ascension coach who would personally guide you and stand with you and help you heal these things. I know that without my coach in that really sensitive time before Harmonious Union, I would not have made it. But I had someone there that was just really there to love me and support me and help me remember like that only love is real and help me like have courage through those moments. So it's a very intelligent and loving thing to do for yourself to give yourself the proper support. So basically, don't choose fear, choose love, and you will never quit. And so you have to just be 100% committed to love within yourself.
Yes, and support yourself properly for success. Equip yourself with the tools, with the support, and with the community that supports your harmonious union. That is crucial.
Yes, absolutely. So thank you so much for watching. And if you liked this video, you can like and subscribe for our future videos, and we'll see you next time. Bye.